Hiya! Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode, we will be doing my subscribers chose my makeup. I don't have that many subscribers on YouTube, but I do have a little bit more followers on Instagram. And if you don't know, my Instagram is listed right here. And you should follow me because I find that I'm way more interesting on Instagram than I am on any other social media platform. Tatcha won. As you can see in the poll here, Tatcha was up against, I think, a strong competitor, which if you have never tried the primer from, oh my god, what's her name? The primer from The Ordinary, you should. It's nice that there is a silicone primer that exists in the world that isn't clogging, or it's not a silicone primer, but it has the effect. So silicone primers usually kind of fill your pores so that the makeup doesn't get in and clog, because you know sometimes makeup can affect your skin and breakouts and stuff like that. So they created something that was similar texture as a silicone primer, but and I'm gonna wait a second to apply the next layer because I am actually kind of sad that It Cosmetics brow pencil one. I really love my spike pencil, but I think people just wanted to see if this actually works. I haven't used this in a very long time. I'm not sure why. I think because I fell in love with spiked pencil, and then I sometimes switch between powders and stuff. The spiked pencil, my only little qualm with it, my little beefington, is that it doesn't have a spoolie, which I think at this point we're spoiled because Anastasia Beverly Hills started making brow pencils with a spoolie. And then another thing that I don't like about it is if you twist it up, you can't twist it back down. So you have to twist it just a little bit. And if you use all that, then you twist a little bit more. And it becomes super tedious. So that's my only thing I don't like about spike. But other than that, the formula is really nice. I can create little hairs. And I have no complaints other than those two things. So the only thing I don't like about this one is I don't know if it like dried out. So when I was recording this video last time, I had to like break off a piece and then use like a fresh that I could like really get some payoff. I don't know. Why'd you guys choose this? So this is the Aucoin ElectroPop Palette. I've had this for a couple months, and I like that. What I like the most about this palette is that it has, I feel like, colors that I would like use, but also this is like the blackest black in Sephora according to my research and my resources. So this is the e.l.f. glitter primer. I've had this for a while. This is like so cheap. I don't know if I don't necessarily think it's the best thing. I think the glitter glue from NYX is way better. And I know not Natasha. Did Natasha create one? No, Anastasia created one. And the one from Too Faced is really nice as well. The e.l.f. glue does, oh shit, this is gorgeous. Oh my god, she's a beauty. As soon as I applied, I just stopped talking. No, she's a beast. She is a beast. Let me just take off whatever. So the glitter particle, the shimmer particles got a little too high, but that is okay. No, I love this. This is gorgeous. And I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe palette just so that I can take that color I used already and just diffuse like where everything is. Just go in with my finger. I didn't want to, but this is exactly why I did my eyes first, because I dug a little bit too hard into the pan and I am having some fallout, but that's not necessarily, there's a difference between fallout that you cause, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that, and the fallout that happens on its own. So I guess now it's time to do a little bit of Too Faced. So you guys chose Born This Way. This is the color, I was gonna say chestnut, it's actually chai. I don't care for how chai looks when it first applies, but no one showed. Okay, so it was 50-50 on the sponges. I used this recently and I could not get all the dirt out of it, but I cleaned this one good. So I think what I'm going to do is apply my whole foundation with this and then do concealer with this, since it was literally 50-50, as you can see. A little pop there. Oh my god, I have the only dilemma. So recently it's been a while, but recently I got a Vox box. So if you don't know what Vox box is, that is the name of the box that influencer sends you, depending on like if you get chosen. So I was chosen to receive foundation. And basically they sent me an email saying like, oh, you know, do you want to try this, whatever. And then like they had like these little drops, which was basically, without showing you know, the foundation, it was these drops, right? And then like think of these drops without this. So basically I start choosing a color, and because I am like golden, like I have like a little bit of redness, but I am like a little dark. As you can see, I have different colors of brownness in my skin. I think I always gravitate towards like colors like these, you know, colors like this and stuff like that. So it's hard to choose, and I'm like kind of frustrated because I've been trying to email and try to give people, like, I'm not gonna do it. Basically they sent me a color that was like probably 4 shades darker than my skin tone, and I'm pissed because I really want to try this, but it's like, how do I give an honest review? I just did one more pump because I feel like I just need like a little bit more coverage on my forehead and my cheeks. How am I gonna give an honest review if I'm not even willing to put it on my face because it's too fucking dark? And the thing that I'm like really pressed about, that's why I'm so annoyed right now, is because I've always wanted to try the foundation. This shit is 62 bones, and I don't know, I've never paid more than like 40 bucks for foundation, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. I know Amrezy uses it, but still I'm not Amrezy, you know. Like it's one of those, it's just one of those things. It's like, what do I do? I feel like I'm in a complaint department because I'm complaining about something I got for free, and that's kind of like low-key embarrassing. You guys also chose the Creaseless concealer from Tarte, the Maracuja. This used to be, so this got repackaged, and I'm not gonna lie, shorty is thick. She is a thick, but I actually kind of like it because it's thick, because I feel like I'm really getting like a really good I don't know, I don't mind it, but she is thick, and I think if you're not used to that, then whatever. This is the color. I got this one by accident. This is Tan Deep Sand. This was up against KKW, and KKW almost won, but this one actually blew it out of the water. And so I chose this. I didn't choose this color. This color kind of chose me. This was to set all this. I don't have anything for under eye powder, but you guys chose the Becca Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh powder. I tried this the day that my battery died, and she's cute. She's very, very cute. You have to keep her closed, but she's a little pink, which I don't mind. I don't know how this is gonna work with all this like yellow and contrasting colors, but I think I'm gonna dip my sponge, as I want to do like a little. Oh, she's so cool. Like, it feels like water, and that's what I like about it. I'm gonna do a little bit of a bake. I wasn't sure, I haven't read about this, but I don't know if you can bake with this, but we're already here, so we're gonna make the best of it. I didn't set the entire face because you guys also chose Illuminating powder. This is the Be a Light Becca powder. I recently got this for like $23 recently. I was like, okay, this is cool in my name. And I'm gonna take one of these brushes, and I'm gonna use, so we've got the, this is the brightening powder, and this is the blur powder. And I want to use the blur powder underneath my eye. Oh, maybe I need a bigger brush. Oh gosh, what if this comes out bad? Positive thinking, positive thinking. How do you guys feel about the, I look like a ghost? But that's okay, I'm gonna make it work. So I have no choice because I have to go to work today. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the blur powder. Is this a blur powder? The brightening powder. Oh, it's the blur powder. The blur powder is gonna go underneath my eyes. And we are going to bring back the life to my face, because it is definitely gone. And then I'm gonna just take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna load her up, and we are going to just touch upon the places where she needs it. You guys chose the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. It's called Tropical Hues. And I'm gonna pick up my blush brush and we are going to I'm starting to like how this came out. I was kind of worried when I saw how my I look really white on camera. Okay, there we go. Yeah, of the Urban Decay all-nighter spray. I'm not really, so I don't know if anyone knows this, but when I first signed up for Sephora Playbox probably like 3 years ago, they had this spray, right? And it was in a white bottle, and I think that they reformulated it because it's not how it used to be anymore. And I don't know, I'm not really like crazy about it. I know that it says a 16-hour wear, it's like weight, temperature control, yada 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 yada, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it has the same that it used to have. Like before, that thing used to suck up all powders and I would look snatched. You know what was really nice? Underrated setting spray, Cover FX, and the Performance Spray, and NYX. Okay, and I don't really like the smell. Like, things change. I was thinking about buying the Scandinavia one, but let's but since this is my face sponge, I like to just push in whatever little spray is left. I like to just push in a little bit, and this gives me like, see, now I'm happy with the way that my makeup came out now. Okay, I guess I've been sleeping on the spray, whatever. The Nars Orgasm Illuminating Loose Powder. This is one of my favorites. I wasn't mad when you chose this because this bitch does not play. And I'm glad that I sprayed myself first, because I don't know, these days I have been working to give it my texture around here. Guys, I fucking love my eyeshadow. All right, yeah, I've been trying to get rid of my texture around my cheek, but it just shows up. And at this point, I feel like I have tried different kinds of brushes. I use, one of my favorites is this super fluffy. This is a Luxie brush I've had for a while. I like this to like really get into there and like create that illuminated, like this right here is no joke. She did not come to play. You guys also chose the Fenty Beauty Flyliner because I'm black. This was up against the Kat Von D New Liner. It's got a weird shape. I'm not even going to take it out because I really don't even know how to explain what that does. But I will figure it out at some point. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I'm so happy with this eyeshadow look. Like, I feel like such a badass. But I'm going to do like a baby wing. I don't love this liner, but I don't hate it either. It's one of those liners that it feels comfortable in your hand because it was designed with like an engineer so that it fits comfortably in your hand so that you can do nice liner. I just think they need to rework the formula. I think I've mentioned that in a video before. It applies fine. It's just a formula. It's not my favorite. You should never do what I'm doing right now, but whatever. Okay, so that's all the liner I'm going to give today. I just wanted a shape, and you guys chose the Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. I've had this for a while. I really love the brush, and I was saying in my previous video how much I appreciate the fact that I do love this brow gel, but I don't think that it's as crunchy or as like, I want my brows to stay in like in so good place that I almost forget that I even applied this shit. Like, that's how good I want it to be. I like that it's a small container. I love that it's a little brush. I think other brands need to take note and do the same thing. You guys chose the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy mascara, which I'm gonna put on now since I already, and then I'm gonna dip my spoolie brush from Becca. Sorry. So lately I cannot get my my mascara to not transfer, and I don't want this to turn into a smoky eye, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the Becca. So I'm dipping my spoolie brush into the Becca powder, and I'm just gonna wait for it right here, and then I'm gonna just go in with this mascara. I've used this probably once or maybe twice. It's good. I've never been wowed by mascara, so to be honest, like, when I am, I will let you guys know. I don't know if this is this waterproof? I need to read the reviews for this. I haven't put on makeup in a couple of days, and I feel like such a princess right now. That's one of my favorite times to do my makeup. When I haven't worn makeup in a long time, that's usually my favorite. Because when you're putting it on every day, you kind of get like lazy, or you don't care, or you do the same look. But when it has been a while, you feel like you have to, when it's been a while, you have to wow yourself. Like, damn, bitch, I have magic hands. I know what I'm doing. I can fucking do this shit. Is anybody getting new makeup? Like, I mean, I know we're constantly buying, but I haven't been excited about anything in a long time. Except when I saw the palette from the ColourPop collaboration with Carucci. That had my name written all over it. You guys chose the Marc Jacobs honey Enamoured Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick. I actually recently just got this, and it's a twist up. I want to try one of their lip glosses. Whatever. This smells like I don't know, what does this smell like? Thank you guys for everybody who voted. Thank you everyone who messaged me and were like, I wanted this product instead. Everything came together. My favorite product so far is this Becca powder. This is my new bitch. I think I'm gonna start. I think I need to not bake with it, but I definitely think I need to set more often with this. It felt so luxurious on my skin, and it felt like wet without the water, if that makes sense. I'm gonna start giving this mascara another try. Born This Way foundation surprised me. This is probably my third time using it. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but finding a concealer that was lighter ended up balancing everything out. Laura Geller blush looks good on me. Like, everything looks fucking phenomenal on me, and I'm very glad that it did. I was worried this wasn't gonna come out good because, you know, my last video, that was a doozy. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you're not, please do subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bells. Sound off in the comments if you guys want to see anything, and if you liked these products, if you own these products. I love to create a community on my channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye bye.